Yeah, I just hope everyone can hear me now. Cause yeah, we're about to analyze yeah. So let's check and let's see what's happening. Yeah, I hope everyone can hear me now. So we're analyzing now. I'm about to share my screen, guys. Make sure to like this live. It's going to be yeah, this is going to be greatest live name. So let's make sure to like this live and share the live. So what is happening is that for now, let me just share my screen. Let me share my screen to everyone. Yeah. Don't forget to like this live, guys. Please comment. Definitely see what is it that you guys want me to analyze, or what is it that you guys are interested in, or so on. So yeah, let me share. Let me share the screen. Can see. Yeah. Let me share my screen because I want to share the screen. Share the entire screen. Oh, Windows. Let me see. Entire screen. Also share system audio. Yeah, I hope everyone can see now. Yeah, I hope everyone can see now. So let me check if you guys can see. Because if you guys can see anything here, it's gonna be a problem. Yeah, I hope everyone can see what is happening here because I've just shared my screen. So we'll be analyzing here on the live, understand? So can you please comment if you guys can see the screen? Can you comment if you guys can also hear me properly? Please share the live, guys. We can see. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Okay. Yeah. Let's reanalyze Nasdaq and USDT and so on. So we'll be also analyzing forex like USD and Euro USDs because I've seen some of you guys are also interested in them. So I just decided to let me just quickly also do a live analyzing them and so yeah, it's gonna be a nice live this one, guys. So just make sure get Nasdaq. Yeah, this is Nasdaq. So yeah, we can start with Nasdaq, man. Let's see what is that is happening. But please don't delete this live video anytime. Shout out. I'm not gonna delete this one because I feel like the recording of this one is quite clear because those ones that I just deleted because I deleted them because of the sound, you understand? So this one I think is okay. So yeah. Um okay, let's analyze Nasdaq without any waste of time because let's analyze Nasdaq and see because I also wanna trade Nasdaq now. So Let's check. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, what is happening on Nasdaq is that I feel like the market completed the 90% rule, but there were like too many manipulations on Nasdaq because of the FOMC yesterday. Yeah, we hear you. Shout out, shout out, shout out. Okay, so what is happening here is that there were too many volatile. I mean, the manipulation, guys, due to volatility of the news, FOMCs and what so on. Those ones that happened um, around 2 o'clock to 2 o'clock a.m. today. So yeah, there were so many like volatility, guys. Those ones are the ones that kept this market too volatile and might get manipulated. You understand? So, but let's see, man. Let's see what is happening. So I'll be analyzing Nasdaq. So remember Nasdaq when you analyze or what so on, or when I analyze, guys, using pure projection, guys, I start with my 1 week time frame, and the reason why I start with my 1 week time frame is because um I wanna see the structure. You understand? Those who don't know what is the structure, guys, the structure is actually I can just explain it as a like this example. Let's say maybe a tree has a root, then so has a root, then so how can we identify how this tree is gonna grow up based on the roots? If these roots is actually watching that side, obviously growing watching that side, obviously that tree will get to see that okay, this tree is actually going, it's actually growing going there. You understand? So it's, that's how I can explain the structure. You understand? So the reason why you start with anything that you wanna analyze, guys, make sure to start with um your 1 week time frame, which is a bigger time frame. And another example that how I can explain this structure is that like okay, how I can explain this bigger time frame, 1 week time frame is because like the reason why again is start with 1 week time frame is because this is the time frame that we need to follow when we switch to those smaller time frames. This is the time. This is our father. Like it's a big time frame. It's our forefather. You understand? So, yeah, we need to respect this time frame more than other time frames. You understand? So, yeah. So yeah, let's start. So this is our only time frames. Then we're going to do. We're going to unzoom to see the bigger picture of the market. Then from there we're going to identify our high point. Remember, we want to see the structure, how the market's actually going or where it is going. So, okay, let me just identify the structure like this. I know I have to identify my current lowest point, but now I just want to break it down for now. So I have to identify my high and my current lowest point. But for now, let me just identify it like this, instance. So because I need you guys to understand. So this is this is how the structure goes on 1 week time frame. Remember, we have what we call a support and resistance. Understand? So now you need to understand about support and resistance. Remember how support and resistance works, ne? Guys, but you guys are not beginners, so this is if you are a beginner, guys, make sure to watch our previous videos. You'll understand. But looking at these, we have this highest point. It tends to be our resistance, and this diagonal. This resistance tends to be our what? This highest point tends to be our resistance, and this lowest point tends to be our our support. You understand? Because we have support and resistance. You understand? So now we understand how the support and resistance works based on this structure. This is the support. This is the resistance. The market is like this. How we play. This how it has to move. This is how it actually moves. Because we understand the structure now based on the support and resistance, and now we need to understand the structure based on the um diagonal support and resistance. Remember what is a diagonal support and what is a diagonal resistance. Understand? So diagonal support is this one. I mean, this is diagonal resistance. Sorry, diagonal resistance is this based on the tashes. You need to apply your diagonal resistance. Remember the resistance is the one that is above and the support is the one that supports below, you understand? So it supports everything that the resistance, you understand? So yeah, man. So let's continue, man. Let's see. Guys, if you guys no longer hear me properly or not saying anything, let me in the DMs. Understand? Because yeah. So this is our diagonal resistance and this is our diagonal support. So our diagonal support is this one. Based on the tissues. You have to identify it like this. The reason why we're not identifying it like this, uh it is I feel like now, no, looking at this one, I feel like now we need to apply it like this. Reason being, we need to apply it like this is because if we apply it like this, um we're gonna have problems when we switch to those smaller time frames because your voice is like too talking. Okay, let me fix that one. Okay, like people talking. Hey, what's happening? Okay, let's fix that one first. Mm. Okay, I think it's the echo, ne? Might be the echo. Okay, let me fix this voice now. No. Okay, maybe it's the settings of this platform because I'm using the other platforms and echo cancellation. But here, I'm in audio. Um, um, okay, guys, it's fine now. Okay, yeah, I think it's fine now. Let's see, it's fine now. Okay, cool. Yeah, guys, at least you guys are talking to me, you understand? Because I'll understand if you guys have problems, then now we need to fix them. Obviously, on the other sessions, you're gonna have another session, you understand? So let's continue, guys. Yeah, it's fine now. Yeah, okay, browser is fine. So yeah, okay, let's see. So what is happening? I was telling you guys of this point, this diagonal support. Yeah. So now we have to apply it like this. Reason being is because um if we can apply it like this, ne? Like this, you're gonna have problems when you switch to those time frames, like other time frames, you understand? So like you're gonna see the market actually breaking. Yes, we understand that this is a breakout, ne? And this could be a retest, but what is happening here is that I believe Nasdaq and USDT they tends, yeah, going up now is probably okay, sure. Nasdaq and USDT, what happens like these days, they tend to actually retest inside, you understand? So looking at this, it's an uptrend, remember? So these ones they like retest inside. At least if they could give us a double top, or I can say third touch there at the top, you understand? So that's when we can have a proper setup of us going down, you understand? So for now, let's move it like this. Let's put it here, you understand? Then we get to understand when we switch to those other time frames, you understand? So yeah, From there, we need to apply our zones. You understand? So this is pure prediction. We need to mix. You understand? You need to mix trend line strategy, support and resistance, and zone strategies. You understand? Yeah, that's how we fight the market these days. You understand? Because how it is moving, you need to also big up your game. You understand? So now we are plotting our zones. So remember how our zones, how we actually plot our zones. Ne? I'm gonna show you guys. Guys, please make sure to uh, click that link on description of this video for the free snap group. Also for the for the mentorship, make sure you text me using the numbers on the screen. Understand? So yeah, let's jump to this. So this how our zones work. Ne? So we're going to look at the places when the market touches the market reverses. You understand? Those are gonna be our zones. You understand? So this is how we plot them. This is how we plot our zones. You understand? Based on the touches or the reversal where the market have been reversed once it touches. Sorry. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, yeah. I hope everyone can see what is happening here. Everything is being break down and so those are our zones. Understand? You need to understand how I plot my zones, man. Yeah. But I feel like here there's a zone, man. Here you're gonna see it. Here there's a zone. The reason these points are becoming zones because this is where when the market touches the market has been reversing. You understand? So yeah, this is perfect. Yeah, let's see. Okay, let me do this. Yeah, I hope everyone understand how we plot the zones. You understand? You can use this to plot your zones, man. You can use this a rectangle to plot your zones so that if you have problems on how to identify the zones that you identified, you can see them perfectly. Because me, I like to use the line, you understand? The ray line, you understand? So yeah. Okay, what is happening now? We have plotted our zones. So this is our zones, man. We have identified our zones and also now, what is important now is that you need to check the current market price and the nearest zones uh, between your current market price. You understand? So, looking at the current market price, then our nearest zones are this one, and use them as try to use them psychologically as a support and resistance. Those zones that are near the um the current market price. You understand? So clear. So these are the zones that I'm talking about. You understand? So yeah, this point here and this one here. This one psychologically I take it as my dragon. I mean, as my resistance zone. You understand? But it's still my strong zone because this is a bigger time frame. And this one here below, I take it as my support. I mean my support, sorry. I take it as my support, you understand? Zone, you understand? So then from there, what we need to do, we need to focus on the previous trend to identify what's gonna happen in the future. You understand? So our previous trend is this one. This one. This is our previous trend, and our current trend it's this one. This is this is our current trend, this uptrend one, and this is the previous trend. So you're going to focus on the previous trend. So our previous trend is this one. So how are we going to focus on our previous trend? We're going to focus on this previous trend by identifying it with our trend line. But for now, let's switch to 1 day time frame to see it perfectly. Yeah, I hope now it's perfect. So let's adjust the trend line. Yeah. Okay. Let me see proper. Yeah. You need to identify it perfectly with the um, trend lines. Understand? So yeah. What's happening is that those who don't know what is a 90% rule strategy, this is how it happens now, because looking at the current market price, how the market actually broke this previous trend, it has to complete here. It has to come to this point. You understand? But it's gonna take time to reach to that point, because this is a 1 day time frame. You need to understand that the market has to have those certain boundaries, you understand? So, or those certain stop signs, understand? So yeah, what's happening now is that we need to do what we need to identify again this point, because now what is happening is that we need to now, yes, I get to understand that the market has to complete the 90% rule. So, what are the chances, or what chances are we looking forward to? We're looking forward to buying buying more buying chances, you understand, than selling chances, you understand. So, we're looking for more buying chances, you understand. So, because of this current prime, we're looking for the places where we can enter our buying opportunities to actually go with the market. You understand? Remember how this is going? It's actually going like this. Né? So um let's say let me give you an example. And let's say like there's a train, né? And obviously there should be like stops for for that train, but we get to understand that where this train is going, you understand. So but for you to catch the train, you need to wait on the stop, on the stop where the train is gonna stop, or the station. Understand? So looking at the current market, or looking at the market, né? So the market now, we get to understand that it's a train that's going up to fill the 90%, but we need to now focus on the level, or on the station, you understand, on the points that the market will definitely uh take us. I mean, yeah, take us, you understand, where I can say station, I don't know how I can put it, but yeah, I hope everyone understand. You understand? So yeah, that's how it is, man. So let's see. Yeah. So okay, let's see. So looking at this now, what we are going to do now, we are going to switch to forward time frame now. So yeah, if you can look at the current market price, the market giving us a breakout on this zone. You understand? This is a breakout here. See this point here. It's a breakout on the zone. You understand? And we should wait for the market to come back here and retest, or to put or pull back. You understand? Here, specifically here, guys, so that we can take our buying opportunities. You understand? So this is how I again cash my entries, because many of you guys are actually getting surprised when I tell you guys that the market will definitely come to this point and start buying. And you tend to see the market uh, creating those kind of movements that I told you guys the market will definitely do. You understand? So yeah, that's how it is, man. You understand? Yeah. Looking at Nasdaq, guys, me. Personally, I'm waiting for the market to come back to this point to do what? To retest or a pullback, because now we get to understand that this is a zone that will have to give us the bigger movement. You understand? To the up. So I'm gonna be taking my buying opportunities once the market touches this certain point. Hope one can see the point that I'm actually talking about. You understand? So looking at that point, you can just I'm gonna wait for it. I'm gonna be patient and wait for it to come to this point. Then that's when I'm gonna be taking my buying opportunities. But remember me, guys, I'm not gonna go with the whole setup, because if going with the whole setup, man, it needs someone who is like more patient, and so on. And me, I'm not that kind of person. You understand? So I'm just gonna aim small. You understand? Because I get to take more entries when I want. I go all out, man. You understand? Because the reason why I go all out is because of what gives me confidence of going all out is because of the zone. The market is currently on the zone, and there are many chances of the market actually give us the bigger movement when it comes to a certain zone. I hope everyone can hear me clearly and perfectly. You understand? So yeah. Any question, any question, any question. Remember, this is 4 hour time frame. Even if I switch to 1 hour time frame, it's gonna be the same thing. You'll get to see the market coming. You can see where the current market price is. The market trying to come back for a pullback, then that's when I'm gonna be entering my bias once it touches this point. You understand? Any question, guys? Any question? You can ask questions on Nasdaq. You can ask questions actually. So, any question? Let's hear the questions, guys, so we can proceed to. Guys, make sure to share the live and like this live, guys, and yeah. So if you're new to this channel, make sure to subscribe. I'm gonna always go live, guys. So yeah, you're gonna be notified when I go live again. You understand? So any question? Any question, we are answering it here on the live. Understand? Any question? I can see anything on the comment section, so you can ask any question. Questions. So you guys are perfect, which means you guys are perfect. If you guys don't have questions, then which means you guys are perfect. You understand? So if you guys are perfect, then we're gonna have to switch through other pairs. Or you can request any other pair, bro. And no questions for me. They'll carry on. Shut up. Okay. Okay, you can request another pair. Request another pair, guys. Let's see. Let's see. Another pair. If you wanna go to that point, you can just go to that point. Use the GPY. Shout out. Use GPY. Yeah, you're going to check it now. Use the GPY. I'm gonna just do this one. Give it to 1 hour. Or let me just give it to 2 hours, because I believe this will be perfect. Yeah, this would be perfect. Someone requested use the GPY clean. So let's let's jump to use the GPY. For now, let me just edit this as a tab property. Now let me just aim it here, because I feel like that point is very far. At least here. At least there. You understand? So yeah, use the GPY, use the GPY. We are coming for use the GPY, guys. Another pair, after you use the GPY, you can comment. You can comment. So let's jump to use the GPY. Use the GPY. Use the GPY. I feel like I have used the GPY here. Yeah. Another pair. Write them down in questions. Is the time you ask questions now? Is that time? So let's check USD. It's been a while without analyzing these pairs. Okay, let's see. So yeah, this is USD GPY. Yeah. So what is happening here is that uh, okay, this one guys, we're gonna start with our 1 month time frame. I'm gonna tell you guys why we start with 1 month here. So yeah, the reason why we start with 1 month time frame here is because this is currency, né? So as this currency, it tends to move a lot, you understand? So to get a structure on this one, you need to use the higher time frame because it has those lot of candlesticks because it moves, you understand? It leaves there so many candlesticks because if I switch to 1 minute time frame, you tend to see that the structure of these, né, well, they check my 1 minute time frame if I unzoom to see the bigger picture. It is like I don't know, man. It has so many candlesticks and it is tiny. You understand? So on this one we start with 1 month. Yeah. So as this 1 month name, you have to zoom in. Yeah. So this one is perfect now because now what is happening is that we get to see it perfectly with no doubt. You understand? So yeah, this is our highest point. First start. First thing that you do, man. First thing that you do. Highest point. Like this guy. Okay. Um so bro, you won't trade jobless claims. You have plus two. Nah, I don't trade those jobless claims nah. Cause those ones nah me guys I want something that is more abusive. You understand? Jobless claims is very weak, man. It's very, very weak. There's more chances of it not actually moving. At that time you have entered full margin and it's not moving. You understand? So guys, me I want something that is big. See, I only trade CPI, NFP, sometimes PPI, and sometimes FOMC. Only those ones, yeah, because those ones they are promising. So jobless claims now. No, 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 no. And another one that I like to trade is well, the one that mostly okay around 3:30 a.m. RBNZ, what's on something like that. Hey, that one guys, I tried one day. That one guys, I moved like that one is moving, and it wants you when you're sleepy because like that time when you like so many people uh so many people are not there, you understand, to actually abuse it. So it's moving. You can check it, RBNZ, what so on for AUD. Is it AUD or so on? That one I checked it. Oh, that one is it's nice, man. Okay, guys, we are going to do what we are going to plot our zones. Remember, we have identified our highest point and our current lowest point. Now we are coming for a zone. So again, the reason why we start with 1 month again here because I tell you guys that this is it's a moving market, it's a currency, you understand? And again, I get to understand that the zones of a 1 month time frame on currencies they are actually the market tends to respect those kind of zones, you understand? So yeah, yeah, perfect. Yeah, I guess everyone can see what is happening. Yeah. So from there, we need to get a structure. Then the overall structure is this part. This is a diagonal support, and this is a diagonal resistance. Guys, make sure to like this and share. If you're new to this channel, make sure to subscribe. You understand? So, yeah. So this is how we do it. So let's see. We have a major key. Remember, if you don't know what is a major key, make sure you watch our previous videos. And yeah, you can also text me using the numbers on the screen. You understand? So this is what we call a major key. It's actually a trend that is inside a trend. If you wanna call it like that. You understand? Some people call it a trend that is inside a trend or a trend in trend. Understand? But me, I call it a major key. I call it a major key. You understand? So yeah, clean. This is a major key here, and what is happening on this major key? The market has given us a breakout on this major key. You guys, my mic is actually far, so I have to stand perfectly so that you guys can hear me. So this major key, like it has its own brother here. For now, let me just remove this one and focus on this. You understand? So, looking at this, man, what is happening here is that we have a zone. I can call it a hidden zone now because many of you guys, if you don't know what is a hidden zone is actually like this kind of zones. Now, you can see this 1 month time frame, and you get to see this point here when you zoom in. See this point here. This is the point that will definitely get you in trouble because in most of the times you won't see it. You understand? But me, I can assure you guys, you'll see it if you're more focused on the instance. So looking at that point, I can say it's a hidden zone. So we have to apply it perfectly because we get to understand on once the market touches the market reverses. Once it touches that certain zone, you understand? So from there we need to do what we need to move to 1 day or 1 week time frame. Let's check 1 week if you can see another thing on 1 week. No, yeah. Okay, let's adjust this. I told you about this hidden zone, you see? So once the market touches that zone, man, it actually it failed to pass, it breaks, decided to play out and do what so on. But at the end of the day, looking at the current market price, the market is currently below the certain zone. You understand? Let me adjust this. Yeah. So the market um is below that certain zone. So looking at that certain zone we need to identify it perfectly with this so that we can see it perfectly when we switch to those smaller time frames. Okay, this is a very strong zone, man. So 1 day time frame. Are you still there? Are you still there, guys? Are you still there? Okay. Yeah. So looking at that point, man, we need to move to 1 day time frame now to see what is happening on the 1 day time frame. Okay. What is happening on 1 day time frame is that what we have a trend, a we have to focus on a trend which is a downtrend that is happening currently, which is a downtrend here. So this downtrend, guys, it actually plays a bigger role when it comes to USDG pool because the market has been on a downtrend since. Because this is a 1 day time frame, and you get to understand that this is a time frame that nobody will disrespect it. Let's adjust this perfectly. Yeah, and identify. Remember, your trend to be perfectly enough. You need to identify it with this. So for now, let me just remove this trend line here. Not saying it's not there, but I just want to show you guys that it's actually um you don't get to get to be confused, understand? So yeah, so from there let's focus on the major key of this trend for our time frame. Yeah, so what is happening is that we need to adjust. So looking at this, guys, what is happening is that the market is below that certain zone. So I had the brew that say jobless claims is at 2:30. So now it's actually 2:30. So the chances of it start reversing at that point they are too high because the market is currently on the zone. You understand? And that zone is a very strong zone. So the chances of it start reversing that point they're too high. Unless it breaks. But we all understand that we can go against this. What we see, we need to trade what we see, not what we think the market can do. But currently, looking at that point, the chances of it start reversing or start pushing to the below side are too high. Again, it's because again we see what we see a wedge. I mean, not really a wedge. A what do you call it? A head and shoulder setup. Head and shoulder. It's here. So yeah, use the JPY in the setting. Switch to one more time frame. I hope everyone see my reason why I'm setting that point of use on this use the GPY. Use the GPY will be setting now I think at 2:30. If that you jobless claims uh what do you call it? Respect, because there are more chances of it not respecting or whatsoever, but not moving, not really respect, not moving. There are chances of it not moving, but if it moves, it needs to respect. Rather than that, guys, make sure even if you analyze, guys, let me tell you something. When you analyze, when you analyze, make sure to go with what you see. You understand? Make sure to always go with what you see when you analyze, because that thing it builds you, like it builds you so bad. You understand? So hey guys, if you like when you analyze that, or when you are like with your friends, cool, and you tend to analyze, all of you guys analyze. Don't ever doubt your setup or don't ever doubt your analysis, because you're always on the chart. You understand? So what you see, you cannot see. Man. You understand? Something like this, if you show up every day on the market, you will definitely see something one day. You understand? You will definitely see something one day. Like man, your eyes, man, they are not fooling you. Your eyes are something in your mind. Hey, it's something that is powerful. I've seen it, guys. I've seen it more than you guys have seen it, guys. Your eyes, man, too powerful. Can show you something that you never thought you would see. If you're getting used to this, show up every day. The more you show up, the more you're gonna like. It's something like the more you work hard, the more like you become, because you tend to see things that you wouldn't think like you see. You understand? So check your let's see your jobless claims. That see it's not moving the jobless claims, but overall, guys, okay, it's moving, but did not move. It's coming for a pullback. Let's see. But yeah, USD JPY, man, we're looking for more selling opportunities because of the head and shoulder setup and the zone. You understand? So yeah, more sales are gonna come out on USD So just make sure to check that one out. You understand? So be patient with it. The reason why I sometimes don't like trading is because they are very slow. Hey, this was they need someone who has heart, you understand, to hold. Because hey, if it's me, man, hey, yeah, oh, I will never eat these ones. unless during sessions. I mean, not sessions. News. During news, I use the GPO is my favorite because these brokers they can allow you to open more trades on these. You understand? So yeah, use the GPO. Just make sure to go for selling opportunities. But currently, you can see what's happening. It's not moving, bro. Yeah, I told you it's not gonna move. That is why I don't like trading it. I don't trade. Yeah, jobless claims. Even if I see it, nah. Like this one, nah, it's not worrying me that much. So because this is the main. This is just the GPY. If use the GPY is not moving, which means the other ones are not gonna be moving. You understand? So you request another pair, guys. Let's see. Last pair, guys, cause I have to go somewhere now. Last pair. Guys, if you're new to this channel, make sure to subscribe and make sure to do what to for the mentorship make sure to text me using the numbers on the screen. You understand? And for the broker that I'm using, make sure to click the link on the description of this video. Understand? So yeah, let's do something. Let's do something. Any question, any other question on the currencies and so on, anything questions, guys. Guys, I'm giving you guys the opportunity to ask questions. We are answering it here on the live. Another question? Any question? Let's see. Let's jump to those questions. Let's see. Yeah. So yeah, use the GPI guys. Looking for more selling opportunities on use the GPI. Unless it breaks that point. So if it breaks that point, that's when you're gonna be looking forward for more chances of buying opportunities. But now currently it's below, so don't ever think the market will. Don't trade what the market you think the market will do. Now trade what you see. Trade what is happening currently. You understand? Hey, don't ever think the market will try to do something like this. You wanna do something. Nah. Hey, it's gonna hurt you so much, so bad actually. So yeah, use the GPY from cool things. Shout out. Let's pay. I'ma go for what? Let me just go for gold because hey, I feel like gold. It hey, it humbles many of us, but not really humbled us, but it actually come back for pullbacks. Hey, it's another story on gold, but let's check it, man. It's another story because it came back. It came literally came back. So hey, and it's nice, man. Check how it is, but it's moving on its own now. With this kind of pullbacks, you won't understand. But let's check it. Let's check it. Let's check gold. Let's check gold. Let's check gold. Let's check gold. Yeah. So yeah, this is gold. So I'm gonna switch to one time frame. Uh, yeah. Let's switch to guys. This is the last pair, so make sure you pay attention. So yeah, this is our highest point. I'm gonna try to be fast on this one because I wanna go somewhere now. I need to be out by quarter two. I'll be trading with the other bros, so I wanna check. So I have to be on time. So let's see this highest point, current lowest point, and places when the market touches the market reverses. This is gold, remember. So you need to be straightforward enough, you understand? Guys, but me when I see gold, I see something that is I don't know if it's me or so. Guys, me I'm used to indices, ne? But when I see gold, I see something that is very weak. I don't know. I'm not afraid of gold, man. I'm not afraid of gold. I don't know why. It's because I'm used to now to indices now. Hey, I guess me I'm not afraid of gold. I'm telling you guys. I don't know about I'm not afraid. I'm that person that can go full margin on gold. So yeah, so those are our zones perfectly. So from there, what is happening is that we need to identify this. Hey guys, I missed something. You can see if you haven't approach with the structure, that's how you see things. See, there's there's one thing that I didn't see there. I didn't see the major keys because I didn't start with the structure. So now I get to see now. I mean, yeah, the major keys perfectly because now I have a structure. So check our major keys. But this one, hey, I can start them here because how it has been moving, it's crazy. It has been on uptrend, man. It's been on uptrend. So don't try to come here and reverse it. It's gonna show you flames. Check out here what's happening on this. What is happening is that the market moved with an impulsive and correction. So I hope everyone knows what was that. Understand? So because if you don't know them, make sure to go on my watch our previous videos, man. Yes, because and also guys, please subscribe to the channel. We are on the road to 300 subscribers, so I might give you guys something that you guys never thought I would give you. Understand? Still gonna have so many things to do. This channel is gonna build so many people. Understand? Remember the name, the Christian of Nas. Understand? So let's cook, man. It's time we cook now. Understand? So let's adjust this. I feel like this it's more nicer when it's here. It's more understandable when it's there. You understand? So here, because once the market touches that certain point, the market has been reversing. You guys, I need to find now. So let me be quick. Let me be quick now. Let me be quick now. I'm coming now. If I finish this. Yeah, I'm a bit done now. Let me just be quick. Okay. Looking at the current market price, there's a zone. So looking at the zone, the market is about the certain zone. So from there, and that zone is a very strong zone, remember. So looking at the current market price, that you can see that now the market has started with the price. So we're looking for more buying opportunities on gold because the market is about that certain zone, and the market is currently on a what? On a correction move. Remember how the market has been moving? The market has been moving with an impulsive move and correction. So this is an impulsive move here, and this is a correction. The market has to give us another impulsive move again, and correction somewhere there, and impulsive move. Do you understand? So let's switch to 15 minutes because I feel like it's gonna be more clear. Guys, but I'm done. I'm done. So gold, we're looking for open opportunities. You can see the market started with the buy. It's already on its way on the buy. And so you can just take your buying opportunities to that point. Make sure to take your buys on gold to this point. Yeah, that point. It's buying opportunities. Okay, guys, I'm done, guys. Any question? Any question? If you have another questions, guys, make sure to do it. Guys, next tomorrow, not the next time, tomorrow I'm gonna go live again during this time because now I want to be busy with something. But yeah, thank for those who have joined this live. And if you're new to this channel, make sure to subscribe. And yeah, and make sure to do what? Make sure to text me using the numbers on the description of this video if you have any question. and so on. So guys, thank you guys for watching this live or tuning on this live. So yeah, meet you guys tomorrow. You understand? So yeah, I'm your mentor, the